Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man of the Antz. So, today we're trying something new and exciting again. We're going to try out Starfighter Infinity. So this is an early access game. It only launched 2-3 weeks back, something like that. I've got to say a massive thank you to Indy Benito for gifting this to me on Steam as well. So huge thanks to Indy. So I hadn't really heard about this before, so I had to have a quick look at the Steam page, see what it's actually about. So it's obviously a Starfighter based MMORPG is what it's classed as, with a focus on dogfighting and something I've forgotten that I left on the screen, but it's now been covered up by something else. So yeah, an MMORPG. It supports VR. I don't believe it's only VR. I think it supports any other sort of control method as well on the standard pancake monitors. I kind of like the way that moves as I rotate. I don't know if that's intentional, but I like it. It's sort of cool. So yeah, so no idea what this is. Indy said that it could be a little bit awkward to get started. He hopes that there'll be some sort of improved tutorial, but let's find out, I guess, as we jump in to Starfighter Infinity. Please be aware that as the game's still early access, and it is super early access here, it did have a version. If we can go back, where did I see the version before? So it's a beta 0.13.5, so yes, super early access. So I don't know how to get rid of this. Oh, close notes. There we go. That makes sense. Man of the Antz is going to be too cumbersome to type on a big keyboard, so I'll just say Mance. We'll do gender, male. Do we want to be an alien, which I've got to say is a slightly lazy way of naming an alien. I don't know. Cancel. I don't know. No, I'm human. I'm going to go human. Yes, I am sure. Let's create me. So based on the game as well, it seems like there's lots of customization options, lots of ships. I appear to be... Am I supposed to be here? Floating above a space station? Over a century has passed since the war between the Human Alliance and Aurelian Empire began, and there is no sign of it finishing anytime soon. Both sides have become saturated with egotistical commanders trying to make names for themselves. During the ongoing conflict, there are those in both races who have grown frustrated with the lack of progress and have splintered off to form their own organizations, often with the aim of pushing their own political agenda. Others ended up becoming pirates, outlaws, and self-contained communities. With both races fragmented, the galaxy now contains many hazards as well as many opportunities. You are a young cadet in the Human Alliance. Today is your final exam. If you pass, you'll be licensed to venture out into the galaxy and undertake missions for the Alliance. I guess that's a ship over there, is it? Flying around? Am I moving that, or is it moving on its own? Hello and welcome to Starfighter Infinity. I don't know which eye it's using. It's usually the left eye. Let's find out. Yeah, left eye. Hello and welcome to Starfighter Infinity. Move the thumbstick left and right to steer left and right. Do this now. Does it say the left thumbstick? It doesn't, but I'm assuming it is. Oh, I see. That's odd, but okay. Still, is that my ship? It's right in my face. Is it supposed to be right in my face? That's a bit weird. Still using the left thumbstick, move up to accelerate and down to brake reverse. You can also use the left trigger to instantly accelerate and give you a temporary speed boost. Like that. It's right in my face. That's very odd. Great, now you have some basic training to do. Open your objectives by pressing in the thumbstick on your left controller, then pressing the objectives button. So there's a recenter option. If I... How do I actually... What is the button to actually select stuff? Because open the object... No, that's not the objective screen, is it? Thumbstick on the left, and pressing the objectives button. Oh, maybe you can only press that button. Travel to sector, blah, 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 and then plot a course. Okay. So I come back in here. If I... No, maybe I can't view any of the other things yet. Oh, why are you over there now? That seems to be a little bit... Oh, hello. I can go into the ship? Why don't I start in the ship? Your top's very weird. It should not start in top for VR. So behind... Once he puts this behind the ship. Which is fine and dandy. And then there's the cockpit one, which is great, but I'm assuming you lose a lot of... Really need to stop firing at that. I wish that that didn't happen. Yeah, I'm assuming it's terrible to actually play in because you don't lose a lot of your view. So is that where we're supposed to be going? It does say plotted destination. Oh! What happened then? Why does up do that? But down goes like that way? Don't know, it's a bit weird. Let's, I'm a bit low in this seat, aren't I? That's fine, though. Is it fine? I mean, this is where you're supposed to be. This is where it centered it. So I can't... Right, let's, change the view back to behind. So this is the edge of the sector, so this is where you get to DTR 41. How do I do that? Oh, use autopilot. Make sure you follow the tutorial, that's why I can't do it. Press the left grip button to switch on autopilot. Autopilot is a bit faster than normal, but you can't steer or slow down while it is engaged. So it's useful for something or other. There are some drones here that you will need to destroy to continue your training. Hold the right trigger to fire your primary weapon and use it to destroy the drones. Hostile targets are marked with a red arrow. Mission targets are showed with white. So I can... So the asteroid is a mission target? Oh no, just has a... Okay. Oh, hello. Is that it? Nope. So is he a AI player then, or a human player? I wonder. Shot and a half. That's what that was. Excellent. To move to the next stage of basic training, let's use the star system map. Press in the thumbstick on your left controller, then press star system. Hello. Press on the white sector to plot a course to it. White sectors detonate mission locations. Have I... That's where I am, I'm guessing. Oh, I must have selected it. Oh, there we go. Now it's selected. Travel to the next sector using left pilot or by following the white arrow. I didn't mean to... Let's try following it. Hello, dude. I want to see if I can actually warp out of the area. That guy is right on me. If I do autopilot, it does take me in the same place, that's fine. But travel the whole way? Is there? Oh, there we go. There is a... right. Now I want to just try going into this gate in manual... Oh, no, I'm still in autopilot. In manual steer mode and see what happens. I'm assuming nothing amazing, but I would like to see what happens. Hello, dude. Ah. Changing sector. You're entering blah, 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 blah. This is the next sector. That's quite smooth. Okay. Final exam. Destroy all weapon drones using your secondary weapon. You've been given a Type 1 Stinger torpedo, which is a homing weapon and can therefore only be fired when a target is locked. Fly close to a target within the weapon's range and aim at it to lock on. Then press the B button. Right to fire. Okay. Am I locked? Is that why it's yellow? I guess so. Where? Oh. You gonna come back? Oh, you are. Oh, wow, okay. Wasn't really expecting that. Where is the next one? Over here somewhere. Oh, it's quite far away. How do we know if we're boosting successfully or not? Like, where's the boost? Insufficient energy, or is it the blue one? Is it? Ah, it is the blue one, okay. Well done, now let's learn how to mine asteroids. Travel to the next sector. Open your objectives or map screen, pressing in the thumbstick and left controller. Yep. Or just fly there without the aid of autopilot. Well, no, let's get used to using autopilot. So let's go to objectives, and then plot course, and then resume, and then autopilot. Which I think I pressed accidentally. Because again, the index grip is quite sensitive, it can be. Windows and options. What does this one do? Oh. It's like a little mini-map. Okay. Oh, that's what the trackpad does. Just makes you do a little floop-de-floop for no reason. Little floop-de-floop. Oh. Oh, and the other one brings up the map. That's very useful, actually. I like that. I like that a lot. To mine an asteroid, you'll need to select your mining laser. Use the radial menu by touching, moving the right thumbstick in a direction, then moving towards the mining laser. Oh, I see. Now I need to find an asteroid. Press B to use... I found one. It just smacked me. I press B to use the radar. This will show you the asteroids and ships in the sector. B on the left, yes. Lots of asteroids. You can lock onto asteroids using this laser in a similar way to locking onto ships. Fly close to one and aim at it. You can use your radar again or follow a grey arrow to find one. We'll use the grey arrow one, that's what it's suggesting. So when it gets close within 10 SU, wonder what an SU is. We mine it. When locked on, press B to mine the asteroid. Collect 150 nickel to complete this stage of the mission. Oh, there we go. Great, now there's all that's left is return to the base. As you've been there before, you can use hyperspace, plot a course using either the objectives or the map screen. Okay. Right click to plot a course and engage. I don't know what right click would be. Engage autopilot with the left grip button, or then... Oh, and then the right button to engage hyperspace, which I assume just shoots you straight to that sector. Oh, okay. Nice. Dock with the space station to complete the mission. Fly over the central state section and press A on the left button to dock. Oh, we are close enough. Excellent. Mission's complete. Excellent. We are lost 2 for tax. We got 200, so I guess we got 198 for that, did we? And XP plus 50. Oh, what is this now? The game is freaking out a bit. It's kind of can't decide whether it should go into Steam or into the game for some reason. So everything's got super jerky. What does it say, though? It may just be that when you're in here, it does this. So let's see if we can get out of this pretty quick. You are now in the space station. You can walk about using the movement keys and use a terminal by walking up to it and pressing the A button on the left controller. Try out all the terminals to discover what options are available to you. Ah, that's not actually what I wanted to do. Oh, what? Oh, because I've just undocked, I see. Now, I need to go back in there. And it's now less freaked out, which is good. But I don't know how I do anything in here. Like, how would I... Oh, that's me! Oh, that's me! I had no idea. Hello, me. Okay, let's look at helps and tips to start with then, shall we? No, press A on the left to use help. Coming soon. Excellent. That could be useful. So that's just the map. That's fine. So there's something over there. There's a battle over there, look. There are different types of maps. There's a territory map, an organization map, threat level map, solar charging map. Oh, how big is this game? Okay, where's my levels gone? I had 50 XP. Where'd my 50 XP go? Maybe I leveled up. Maybe that's what it is. So ship-wise, we only have one ship, obviously, which has got the Stinger torpedoes, the mining laser, a shield, an engine, and a laser. Restock all weapons. Let's not do that quite yet. Oh, there are different skins. We only have one, though. You can trade the ship. So we can buy an escape pod, which will give us money because it's worth less than our ship. We can get a Drakon for 300 and trade in our ship. Or a Dove for 498. I would like... Oh, there we go. View ship. That's what I wanted to do. And we've got... That's what we've got, right? Apologies for the stuck sound effect somewhere, but it's just hovering in my ear as well. So that's what we've got. So it's 30, 100, 6, and this compares, does it? It does, beautiful. So less speed, more shield, more acceleration, less turning, more of everything else. And this is all about the speed. Look at that. That is a fast ship. So that looks like it's going to be the trading ship then. And that looks like it's more going to be the fighting ship, doesn't it? All about the speed, yeah. Less shield, though. What about these ones here? Compared to this one, this is a board. 2 standard, 1 utility, 1 proximity. Oh, okay. Ah, so that actually has 3 standard weapons and 1 utility, and that is... Well, that's interesting, okay. Don't really know what a lot of this means quite yet, obviously. Thought that had 6 cargo. What did that one? That had 7 cargo. The game is all about dogfighting, though, I guess. So, because most of it is going to be based around having actual. Oh, hold on. Go back into that a second. Go back into that. We're just going to buy ship. We can do the actual costs of them. Well, that is the only page at the moment. There are meant to be more ships, though. So I guess there's all the alien ships as well. Maybe different bases have different ships as well. That sort of thing. What have we got over here then? Missions, crafting skills. We'll have a quick look at all of these and then we'll do a little something. How are we doing? 20 minutes, so sort of 30 minutes. I didn't think it'd been quite that long. So missions, we've got a few missions. Attack enemy drones in the area that are attacking our transport ships and are probably also relaying information back to them. Sounds like a nice easy one. Pirates, pirate ships keep attacking our transport ships, go protect them. Ooh, I don't know if we can take on pirates quite yet. 6 crates of sensitive cargo floating in space, we need you to collect them. And our stocks of cobalt, although, we need people to gather more for us. We'll pay you more than the normal value if you gather 45. Can you accept more than 1 mission, I wonder? You can! So if we get some cobalt, and we'll just pick up all of these. Oh. This mission requires you to collect 6 crates of sensitive cargo, however you only have 4. You'll need to sell them. Oh, I only have 4 slots. I see. Okay. Let's just take those 2 for now then. That'll do. I'm assuming there's somewhere you can go to sell stuff or whatever. Sure, we'll figure it out as we go. Crafting. We can craft a mine. Requires explosives 5, which we're nowhere near either. That's all we've got. Is that someone new? Oh, hello. Here we go. So we've got nickel. We've got lots of nickel. And that's where you can sell or move to storage. Well, let's just move it all to storage for now. I don't know how you get to storage. Are you sure you want to move everything in your cargo hold to storage? Why not? Yeah, alright. I wonder if you can still use your stuff in storage. I guess that's another human player. That's quite cool. Skills. Shields, propulsion, energy, lasers, explosives. I won't read all of these quite yet. We have 0 points available, obviously. Light, support, chemistry, gravity, and programming. Organization. Human Alliance, organizations in the station. View all in... Oh my, there's lots of stuff going on, isn't there? Human Alliance defeated the Aurelian Empire in a battle. Final score 1,000 to 400. Well, it seems like the humans are definitely the side to be on, doesn't it? That guy's got 5.9 million XP. That's mental. The Codex. The screen will show you information about objects you've discovered, but you've not discovered anything yet. Ooh, I'm terrible. Oh, there is a run. I wondered if there was a run. Look at his little legs go. Activity logs. Oh, so this is just all of my logs, but obviously we've done very little, so there'll be nothing there. Okay, so what happens if I go through here? Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting this. It's quite awkward to make him go in a straight line. What is this about? Can we go up here? No. Can we go through here? Oh, no. Let's not do that. I'm going to get myself stuck. Let's just head back. Can we just undock from here? I'll press B to return to the station. Oh, you can just... Yeah, that's why you can see there are these little extra bits here, look. Okay. Well, let's do some missions. Let's do some missions. Alright then. Where am I? So, we have got a mission to do... here and here. No, that's where I am. That's where I am. We only picked up the one mission, didn't we? So if we head over here, and we need to try and find some cobalt, was it? It's still sort of flicking in and out of Steam VR at the moment, which is a little, I don't think you guys can see that. No. But it is making the game run quite poorly at the moment. So we'll go to the next location. And see if we've got any asteroids there, because obviously we need that cobalt. And I assume other stuff as well, for other things. We don't really know what else we can get yet, so... Right, hold up. Hold up. Disable. There are 9 asteroids. I wonder if there's a way of cycling targets at all. Doesn't seem to be, does there? Well, that's nickel. How do I go to change target? Don't really know. Not that. Palladium. There are some others over here. There's one which looks a little purple over there, which I'm fairly excited about. I don't know if that's just because it's close to the sun, though. Come Come on, target. Nickel. Nickel. I want to go past that nickel. What do we actually have? How can you tell what you're equipped? Oh, I see. I see where it comes up. Let's leave our mining laser on for now, so we might need it in a moment. It's not as purple as I thought, this one, but it looks a little blue. A little more blue than the nickel, maybe? Or is that just because it's... Oh, it is cobalt. Perfect. How much do we need? 45, I think, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Perfect. Awesome. Right. Nope, hold up, because you're going to be heading back to base, aren't you? Maybe. That's not what we want. We do want to go... It is there. Yes, we want to select that one. Yes. Probably also change over to the missiles, just in case. What's in this sector? Lots of missiles. Missiles? Asteroids, even. That one looks a little funny colour, doesn't it? Should we see what that one is before we go too far? 'Cause that's nickel. Copper. I've not seen copper yet. Let's get some copper, shall we? Nice. Some more cobalt there. Let's get some more cobalt. May as well fill our hull up, right? So we can always hyperspace jump back to the main station. Five out of 6 full now. Should we see if we can get a moving asteroid? Do we go in the exact same speed, or is it going slightly faster than me? I think it's going slightly faster than me, isn't it? So we won't go for that. We'll go for one of these instead. Barium, you say? Okay. And we're full, and it's brought up a loading screen. And... it's freaking out more than it was before. But it seemed to sort itself out in the end. I don't really seem to do anything to make it sort itself out. Just seem to get there, so that's something, I suppose. Right, so we are now attacking things. We need to get our... where's my controller? There it is. Hello, how are you? Welcome back. We need to get our missiles on. We need to get our missiles on. We need to get hit by an asteroid, which seems massively unfair. I'm getting attacked. Right, there we go. That's now working. I'm getting absolutely hammered. These are supposed to be drones. I'm getting smashed. He's kick-ass. Why aren't my missiles? It says no target locked. Oh, because it's gone. That makes sense. There's some money there. How do I get that? Do I just fly into it? Yes. Is that the... is the mission done? I don't really know. Ooh. That's got to be a player. Oh no, it's a friendly drone. It just seems to have locked on to me for some reason. That's got to be a friendly player over there. Just like having some fun. Where's the... Nothing on the map suggesting that anything's a problem. So if we go into the objectives... It says 2 sectors away. If we plot a course then... And let's go into hyperspace. I'm assuming we're going back to the station. No. Did I just get somewhere different then? Well, that didn't take him out. See, it's much harder than I thought. Quite awkward to aim, isn't it? Without having that sort of lead-in reticule that you normally get in space games. That's him gone. Shields are 38, 23, 10. There is a hostile there, but I don't know where he actually is. There we go. Probably a little mess of things going on over here. Is that mines? The thing is, but I guess they're friendly mines. Do I have to shoot it? Nope. Maybe I just don't need it. Guess I just don't need it. Okay, so... He's a level 11 sub-lieutenant. He's a little bit more hardcore than me. So if we pop to the objectives, return to the station. So if we plot course, resume. There we go. Hyperspace unavailable. Why is hyperspace unavailable, I wonder? That's not me. That is just the hyperpilot. Hyperpilot? Autopilot doing its thing. Oh, I can still use the boost then. What does this say down here? You're already at maximum. Yes, okay, there we go. Vectis bought a new freighter. Ooh, a freighter, you say? Oh, it was only one jump away. That surprises me. Let's go and hand these quests in then. Which is the central bit. Or the bit, yeah, okay, that massive bit there, fair enough. I do like you can see inside. I didn't notice you could see inside them before to the menu options and stuff, but I never really thought we'd actually have to go in there. There we go, complete. 270, 430, 7 tax, 200 XP. We are now level 1. That's very exciting. Your organization has deducted 1% from your earnings as income. Well, my organization's a son of a bitch. Where am I? There I am. So, if we look at crafting very briefly, we can look at skills as well, can't we? It's still just the mine. We're still not explosives level 5. We have none of that stuff anyway, so let's get rid of that. Oh no, hang on, go back to crafting. We got a cargo. We got lots of stuff here. If we put it in storage, what does that mean? Where does it go? Ah, storage. Ah. And now we can move to active ship. Okay, right, so it probably is worth, for now then, how did I get to that? There we go. All ships. For now, putting stuff in storage, right? Unless we know we're not going to need it. We're probably going to need some of that at some point. So, if we do that, we'll come out of that and we'll look at ships, shall we? I figure we're probably owed a new fancy ship, right? We've got 1,300. We can get the boar now as well, which is only 1,100. So, oh no, it says buy for 14. Or buy for 11, but buy for 14? That's very confusing. What? Buy for 260, but buy for 520. 800 becomes 1190. Is there some sort of tax on everything, is there? Okay, well, it just says that there. That's vaguely annoying, but we'll live with it, I suppose. So currently we have the Starfighter. In fact, so if we go back, let's have it. If we're going through this one, this at least allows us to compare them nice and easy. So ours is 6 cargo and lock and angle of 30. Does anything have a higher lock? Oh, that one does. As does that one, actually. The Dracon. Less speed, though. More shield. A lot more shield, actually. More acceleration. Well, it's hard to know which way you'd want to go with it, isn't it? That's got more shield. This is the boar, right? It's got more shield. Less acceleration is the only thing it's missing, but more lock and angle, more cargo. And the life cost of 50. Is that if you die, that's how much it costs you to regen it, I suppose? So only the acceleration is missing. Are we going to massively miss the acceleration? 211. 221. 221. I don't really know what would be better, you know. I don't even... Where do you even buy weapons and stuff from? View weapons and equipment. So if I click on this... Oh, there we go, right. Maybe we just want to beef up our own then, do we? Or do we want to get a new ship? How much does it cost? Not too much, actually. Let's have a look. I think I want to get a new ship. I like the idea of the very fast one, but it does have less shield, which does concern me a little bit. But can you outrun a missile? It also has less cargo, and I feel like we'll need more cargo. It's only between these three. What does the actual this have? The escape pod. Not very much. It does have a single utility. Lots of acceleration and turning, but not much of anything else. Only 50 shield, which is... yeah, terrible. Do we want shield or do we want speed? That's the question. I feel like we want shield over speed, because the speed one doesn't have much cargo either. So what do we have here? This is 125, 628. So it has slightly more shield, but it's slightly slower, and is much faster accelerating. This has a slightly better turn-in, lock and angle 40, and cargo 70. So that's the same. So I think I'm just going to get the Dracon then. Let's just get the Dracon. We'll trade that in. Trade the ship only. Trade ship and... Oh, I see. Well, let's do the ship only, and then we'll work on the other bits in a minute. Right. Oh, in cargo hold. Stinger torpedo. Back. Does it come with a Stinger torpedo? It does. So I now have a Stinger torpedo for no reason. And how do I... If I wanted to sell that, how would I sell that, I wonder? Options? Sell. Let's sell one of them, because there's no point in having two of them, right? And then we've got a mining laser, and we could also get some other things as well. Well, let's leave that for now. Unless there's an improved Stinger laser or something, of course. Or Stinger torpedo, I mean. There are different torpedoes. Does it tell you what they're like when you click on them? That's the thing. Augment. A solar panel upgrade. And a fire extinguisher. If I hit on buy, does it just buy? No, it tells me about it. Improves your ship's solar charging. So it improves the rate it increases energy, I guess. Or fire extinguisher. Use the augmentation key to use quickly reduces heat damage. I don't really know what heat damage is, so I think I'm going to get the solar panel. Primary weapon, we've got a pulse laser 1. There's only a few we can get at the moment. So there's the HV projectile. Accurate, high velocity, high damage, sniper style. Well, that sounds good. Compared to existing. 10, 1.5. Okay, so yeah, more damage per second. Energy usage is the same, which is good. Speed is slower, which is a bit of a problem. What's the Vulcan cannon? Same energy again, same damage, it's slower. Oh, that's our existing. So the other one was actually much faster, which is much better, actually. So what's the difference between the Vulcan and the... Oh, I don't know. Close. The scatter cannon? Fires a spread of projectiles, powerful at close range. So just 25 damage per second. More energy usage, though. And a large... I think I'm probably going to go... It's not much of an upgrade, really, but I think I'm going to go for that one. So I think that's pretty much a direct upgrade to what we've got. So it's a slightly slower firing rate. Oh, so our pulse laser is actually more damage per second, but that fires a lot faster. Well, now I don't know. So this actually does more damage per second. Fires 5 per second, which I like. Yeah, I think I'm going to... Let's get that one. So now we've got a slightly different weapon. Engine. We cannot get any of the other engines. So that's that sorted. And shield. We can't get any of the other shields. So that's easy enough. So there's other things here we could get. Should we have a quick look at a couple of them and see what they do? Low damage, low cost guided torpedo. That has a large amount of ammo. Slow flying, close range, low damage that destabilizes the target. Laser beam 1. High intensity laser beam that does a lot of damage quickly, but only at close range. So does that have an energy usage? It does. And then a plasma cannon. And there are other pages? There are. Not that we can really actually get any of that. But they have a plasma cannon. It fires an unguided ball of extremely hot plasma, which does a high amount of damage but moves fairly slowly. Well, let's leave that for now then, shall we? I guess we still don't have any other fancy skins. No. Okay, so let's... Because I'm going to pretty much leave this in a second. So drones, assassination weaver, assassinate the Empire intelligence weaver. Any other ships in this sector are optional even. Pirate ships keep attacking our transport ships, go and protect them. And there are, yeah, quite a few missions. Right, let's leave this a second. Nope. Move away from there. Version, oh, how did I come up with this? Oh, it's just crashed. It's just crashed. Which is interesting. If I just dismiss, what happens? I don't know. People are still running around. Oh, so something crashed in the background, but it's still sort of running. So I can't get out of here. It doesn't seem. If I run into the exit, perhaps? No, the game has crashed, but there we go. I was going to stop there anyway, so I guess that works. Yeah, system input string was not found, but there we go. Is what it is, I suppose, isn't it? It is an early beta game. So there we go. That is Starfighter Infinity. Really interesting game, actually. A lot different to what I was expecting, but a lot of fun. Really looking forward to doing some more of this. I don't know whether I'll do more immediately or whether I'll dip in and out as the game progresses. Let me know if you'd like to see some more in the very near future. I could maybe do like a short, maybe like a 5-video series on it, and then we'll come back to it after that, something like that. So let me know down below what you'd like to see with regards to that. If you've enjoyed this as much as I have, do click the like button, always appreciated. Subscribe to the channel, comments down below. Like I say, let me know if you'd like to see more immediately or if you'd like to wait for a few updates first. Oh, there's a quit main menu just stuck up there. Look. Don't forget I do stream on Wednesdays and it'd be wonderful to see you there. Otherwise, I will see you next time in Starfighter Infinity or some other magical VR adventure as always. And thank you very much for joining me.